in 2025, a massive business is going to be. All right, so I have 4 business models for you where the forecasted demand in 2025 massively outweighs the supply, okay? And so the categories of why these are considered, in my opinion, the best businesses to start is just that they are very much trending, but also there's a very low barrier of entry from a cost standpoint or a technical build out standpoint. They use the latest technologies, right? I mean, so whenever you're thinking about what's the best business to start, you want to be using technologies that enable you to build something unique, what I like to call a USP, a unique selling proposition. So they inherently are built on top of, some of the latest things out right now, AI platforms, and they have a simple go-to-market strategy, meaning that you won't have to figure out where you can find customers. The customers are in very obvious groups, and you insert yourself in those groups, and you just get to work hitting a quota every day to acquire leads. All right. So the first business is an AI wrapper business. So what is a wrapper? Well, a platform wrapper is basically when you build on top of a pre-existing ecosystem or a pre-existing technology, right? So building on top of OpenAI. So this year alone, there has been tens of billions of dollars invested into AI wrappers. One of the first biggest AI wrappers ever was this company called Jasper, and they reached $1 billion valuation, and they were literally just a skin on top of ChatGPT right before ChatGPT came out. So they've since then had to pivot because their product was so much like ChatGPT. But it goes to show building on top of a pre-existing platform or ecosystem or technology just gives you so much leverage, and it allows you to create very differentiated products. What are some notable examples of wrappers? PayPal was an eBay wrapper. You couldn't use PayPal for anything other than eBay for years. There's a messaging platform called Klaviyo, and 95% of their customers are Shopify customers because Klaviyo does all the SMS and email for enterprise Shopify companies like Kylie. They use Klaviyo. Open your phone right now, go in the App Store and just type in OpenAI or ChatGPT or GPT, and you're going to see hundreds of wrappers. And you're going to see that a lot of them have tens of thousands of reviews, and a lot of them are very positive. And this trend isn't going to die anytime soon. If anybody tries to say that you're not building anything special because you're just building on top of OpenAI, don't ever think like that. Go ahead, stand on the shoulders of giants, so that way you can be at the frontier of technology today, right now, by building on top of these things. Now, how easy is it to build an AI wrapper? Well, you do have to be technical, but it has never been easier to learn how to program, especially with these new agentic IDEs. You can use Bolt.new, you can use Replit. There are so many different scaffolding softwares nowadays that allow you to get a product spun up extremely fast. So before AI, I would say, yeah, dude, it's going to take you 6-7 months to even really know what you're doing on a programming side. But now it can take you just a few weeks to have an MVP completely done with features, with login, with payments, and everything. All right, so it is awesome. You build a wrapper, you need to be building a wrapper for a specific niche that maybe has been underserved technologically, and you're going straight within that niche. And you want to do one of these 3 things really well: save someone time, save someone money, or help somebody grow their business. And AI is very powerful for all 3 of those different things. The next best business to start in 2025, directories are coming back extremely fast, and it's because of AI. Now, what's a directory? Think of Investopedia.com. You have food directories, you have movie directories. A directory is basically just a collection of resources, and you're displaying all those resources through some user interface, through something called a CMS, a content management system. And you can get these things launched extremely fast. There's a guy who built a directory called Guilty Chef on top of Webflow, and his directory focuses on restaurants and their menus and all the ingredients within each one of those specific menu items. He launched it this year, and it has already scaled to having over 100,000 views in just a month. That video was over on Greg Eisenberg's channel, so you can go check it out right here. So there's a big fear about building directories with AI because people believe that Google is going to destroy the SEO, but there have been many cases where AI content has not been absolutely destroyed by SEOs and all the robots crawling Google. So of course, if you are obviously creating AI generated content, that's not going to go well. But the cool thing about directories is it's just a list of resources. And when you create those resources, what you want to do to keep those resources relevant is to dive deep within that niche and just keep adding more content, add backlinks. And if I was Guilty Chef, make a Guilty Chef Instagram and start creating a real brand around it. And that should help with Google recognizing that you are are a real company and you're not just some AI garbage. What is the cost of building a directory? Well, it's a lot easier to build than an AI wrapper because you don't need to learn how to code at all to build a directory. And actually, I'm building a directory and an AI wrapper inside of Atlantium. There's a class going on right now called SaaS Launch 45. So if you want to launch an MVP in the next 45 days, I would suggest you guys join that class. My lead developer, George, is holding that class. He's an expert at web development, and he is the one doing the build out for the AI wrapper. So we have a mini course in there on some of the fundamentals of JavaScript, and we have a bunch of resources and libraries that you can use to start scaffolding together your software project, right? So whether it is a directory or an AI wrapper, those are the two things we're focused on right now. Click the link in the bio if you want to launch yours in the next 45 days. George will be helping you do that. So the next business I'd be really looking into is TikTok Shop. Now, TikTok Shop is going absolutely insane. And the reason why TikTok Shop is on this list is because of a new affiliate feature that they just launched for digital products. That's right. You can now sell digital products inside TikTok Shop through affiliate links, like from ClickBank, for example. And I have a couple of buddies in Atlantium actually right now that are absolutely killing it because now you don't even have to send a product to an affiliate for them to get a commission on TikTok, right? And that is absolutely incredible. TikTok Shop has obviously been known for e-commerce, but now with digital products, you can still build an army of affiliates who are basically selling your digital products. And again, you don't have to send them anything, which means they can get started the next day. There's no waiting period. There's no you asking them to make sure they're having good lighting with the product. And you don't have, it's absolutely insane. TikTok Shop selling e-commerce for sure, but in 2025, a massive business is going to be TikTok Shop selling digital products. Basically, if you're a consultant, if you have a course, if you run an agency, those are blowing up right now. And this feature just got released 2 weeks ago. And so I can see in 2025, it's going to go absolutely insane. And so last but not least, iPhone apps are coming back extremely hard. There are so many new things you can build with AI that you can put inside of a mobile application and use some of the features of the cell phone to create some amazing functionality. So I was again watching Greg's channel, and there's a guy 17 years old, and he built a calorie tracking app, and he's already doing $1 million a month, and the business is not even 2 years old yet. And so it kind of goes to show that if you are a little more technical, you have so much more opportunity to make money online or through software. But even if you're not technical, there is a tremendous amount of opportunity to become technical quickly, all right, get inside Atlantium, or launch a semi-technical product like a directory and just be really consistent with creating new content and driving site traffic. And then from there, you have the world in your hands. All right. So guys, what do you think about this list? There are so many other different types of businesses out there. If you think that there's something in 2025 that's going to really blow up, comment that down below. Shout out to George leading SaaS Launch 45 inside of Atlantium. If you want to launch a technical product in weeks and not months, and then get inside of SaaS Launch 25. I'll be talking to you guys a little bit later on. Peace out.